An Indiana native, Maxey came to Lincoln as a teenager and never left. Recruited out of Indianapolis Crispus Attucks High School by Nebraska basketball assistant Tony Sharp. Maxey was one of the best basketball players in the state of Indiana and the country in 1957. His teammate was Oscar Robertson. In 1955, Maxey and Robertson teamed up to win the one-class Indiana state title. Did the same in 1956 to go undefeated. They were the first all-black team in the nation to win a state championship in any sport. A basketball letter winner at Nebraska, Maxey was inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in the early 1990s and is in the Nebraska Basketball Hall of Fame. He also became a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, incorporated as a student at Nebraska. After competing for Nebraska, Maxey became a police officer. He was the first black person to achieve detective rank for the Lincoln Police Department. He served honorably for the police force and also had a passion for drawing, and he still does today. That led him to training for suspect drawing with the FBI. When Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. visited Lincoln in 1964, Officer Maxey was his personal attendant. Today, Maxey resides in Lincoln, practicing and displaying his art in many art exhibits.
Thanks, Trey, for giving me this opportunity to say something about you and Nebraska and myself. My advice to you is that to keep your composure, keep within the system, and do the best you can at all times. Other than that, go with your instinct that had been taught probably throughout your years growing up, and your grandparents and your parents and uncles and friends before you. You all know what's right and you know what's wrong, and go with what's the best for you that is right. I appreciate this opportunity myself. Again, my name is Albert Maxey, senior there is, and played basketball when I came from Indianapolis, Indiana to Lincoln, Nebraska, University of Nebraska. And I enjoyed my time here. I was pretty much like you would be. You grow up at the age of about 18, 19 when you get here. I was 18. I learned a lot from my coaches. I learned a lot from my friends and from the other teammates that brought me along the way as I brought them along their way as one of the few black players here at the University of Nebraska at that time.
My favorite part about being a black athlete is just being able to be that face and be the role model to the kids who don't have a role model. Luckily I have my dad and people in my life, but it's a lot of people who wish they could be in the position I am, especially back home where I'm from. We could be the same, like we were probably the same kids, did the same things when we were little, hung out together, but our lives took totally different paths, and I'm just grateful to be in the position I am today.